Hello there, and welcome back to the Road to Gold. And it's a full subscriber team again this match. And I wanted to showcase what it's like to play support at a lower elo, and what you can do as a support to guarantee you get out with the win. So a lot of people would argue that it's impossible to carry from support, and I disagree. The way I would play is to focus on finding yourself an anchor. An anchor can be either your AD carry or someone else in your team who appears to know most of what they're doing, and playing around them in order to allow them the greatest odds of success in doing what they want to do. So in this match, we're not going to be focusing much on dragon control or objective control at large, and instead focusing on healing and escorting the Vayne around the map, allowing her the greatest opportunity to survive against the Volibear, Renekton, Leona, and the Ziggs. There's lots of ways for the enemy team to get damage onto our Vayne here as the game progresses. So we both get taken down, but I move down. I see them starting the dragon because we have wards there, and I don't want to engage, but I do want to stop them from being able to get the dragon. So I simply poke, posture around as if there is someone coming to back me up. Renekton cancels his teleport coming down, and that's it. Both teams simply move away from the dragon. But we're looking at the bot lane. The enemy are overextending here, so Echo comes down into the bush, throws down the W, jump in, and Lucian gets absolutely popped. I pop my ultimate in order to force Volibear back, keeps him from being able to re-engage, and that buys time for Echo and Vayne to clean up the kill on the Leona. So we move back towards the dragon, throwing it in. I know that they're after me, so I let Vayne know, ask her to come up, because otherwise we won't have the damage to finish the dragon in time. I see Volibear hanging around, and we really need to be able to get the dragon, but we don't have smites. We're trying to keep the Volibear away. He unfortunately gets a smite onto it, but we get the kill back onto him. So we recall, go back out into lane, and I see them closing in, but I also see Vayne on the minimap closing in. So I pop my ultimate, take all the CC and the exhaust. That allows Vayne to come in while all of Leona's moves are on cooldown. She has no more summoners left, and it's an easy cleanup onto the Lucian, and a chase down against Leona, pins her against the wall. She flashes over, but we have Zyra coming down, and she's able to clean up the kill. So you can see there how essentially baiting for your AD carry by putting yourself in a vulnerable position allows your AD carry the freedom to do whatever she wants, because obviously the enemy's spells are all on cooldown. They've got nothing to use against the Vayne. And if you do die, your team might flame you, but it doesn't matter, because ultimately you're able to win the fight and the AD carry gets absolutely fed. So you can see some massively exciting support play here. So we're farming in the bot lane, but out comes Leona from a bush, so I pop the ultimate to try and get some distance. Vayne goes stealth, repositions crucially, gets the exhaust onto Lucian. Then I'm popping the shields onto her. Leona gets into the bush, I drop a ward to give her the vision, and there's the kill on the Leona. So you can see, even from an ambush, so long as you don't panic, simply reposition, force the enemy off of your anchor. Then you can see Vayne going one-on-one against the Renekton. She's able to get him. He's forced to flash by the Volibear though. Starts putting the damage down on Volley. Volley's going to get away. In comes Ziggs with his, and forced to flash over the bombs. And we get away. Although we didn't get any kills, you can now see that Vayne has developed to the point where she can 1v1 any of the enemy team, so long as it's only a 1v1. So it's forcing me to be able to peel for the others and allow and trust in my anchor, Vayne, to be able to take on one by herself. So in comes the teleport from Darius. This is a really messy fight here. Echo trying to slow down Lucian, but Lucian gets a snipe onto Vayne. Darius with Q, and now it's simply 1v1 Darius against the Ziggs. Backs off, makes it look like he's trying to back off, goes for the Q, misses the Q. Ziggs with the long range has the advantage here, but he gets a little bit too close to the push. Darius with Q, there's the ult, there's the kill. Ed believes, and so do we. So we have another fight breaking out in the jungle here. Low elo, you can expect a lot of fights to break out, so it's great to choose someone who can take advantage of that, like Vayne or Darius, because games are going to get to the late game. I dropped the Mikhail's active. Very important not to forget your actives. And here's the first kill onto the neck, and he gets popped. Exhaust goes down, second kill onto Leona. And there's the third dunk onto the Volibear. Darius getting huge now with triple kill. But we do lose some ground and we wind up getting pushed back to the base. The tower goes down, the inhibitor goes down. But we're able to pin Renekton up against the wall, crucially, and you can see just how quickly it is a Vayne can take him down. So we chase the enemy team off of that. And Renekton comes back out of the bush here after respawn, must have teleported back in, gets a flank onto us. We get taken down by a massive Ziggs ultimate. Vayne is able to pin volley against the wall, and she can take him down one-on-one. So Darius is now tanking up in the front line. Vayne gets onto the Ziggs, but a flash over the wall from Renekton is going to catch her out, and Vayne goes down. So the team fight's very much back and forth at this point, even with how far ahead Vayne is. But Darius gets in, and that's what we want. He's got to be our front line in this game, him and Echo. And I'm a pseudo front line individual in that I'm just simply trying to bait all the spells that I can for Vayne. So we'll keep an eye on Vayne in this fight. She's at the back. She knows not to commit until it's safe to do so. We're up in the front line. Echo's still holding off damage. I go for a full channel here because I see the opportunity to. We pop down the shields. I pop the active shields to keep myself alive. And Lucian now getting chased down 1v5. That's a clean 4 kills, and we go back to base. So with the back and forth that the team fights have been this game, we don't really want to take them head on if we can avoid it, so we set up for an ambush in the bush here. Use the scanner to make sure that there's nothing in the bush, that they don't see us. They suspect that we're doing Baron, so we go with a great wombo combo from the bush. This puts them on the back foot, they're backing off. Vayne is allowed to chase, making full use of her passive move speed. She dives on the Renekton, gets a kill on the Renekton. I go down, but that's okay, because now the fight is broken up. It's Vayne against low health Volibear. She gets him, gets the Leona. Zonya's through Ziggs to try and buy some time. He gets popped, that's a quadra kill. And we get an inhibitor off of it. So now that it's quiet down, there's not an awful lot of minions in the base, but Vayne gets the pentakill. So we go back because we don't have the minions up there yet. We do see the Elder Dragons on the field, so we back off to try and focus down the Elder Dragon. But Vayne is pinned into the pit. And in this case, we peel off Renekton and the Leona. They get knocked off the field. Vayne is able to take Volibear one-on-one, but Volley's more interested in trying to get the Dragon. She can pop the Volibear. The Dragon's still sitting low HP, melting into the back of the team. And Vayne gets another triple kill, so Echo jumps back in to get the Elder Dragon before it resets. I help him out to throw down the W. And recall, but look at the base. Vayne and Darius pushing on up. Vayne dives, gets some health back, gets the shots onto the Nexus, and that's how to carry as a support by being carried by a AD carry. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.